Okay, hello everyone. This is Grammar Level 1, Exercise 3. In Grammar 1, Exercise 2, I made a little mistake on the pronoun toward the end. I think Miss Bustle's, one of her classes, forget which block it was, pointing that out, and you guys are correct. So let me correct what I did here. We have 3 sentences here. Go ahead and write down these 3 sentences. I'll ask that somebody pop up and stop the video while everybody can get these written down. Once you have them written down, go ahead and start the video again and I'll talk you through them. Alright, so you've got these 3 sentences on your paper, so let's talk through level 1 of each sentence, starting with the sentence number 1. The talkative kid forgot his paper, but I remembered mine. The very first thing I'm going to do in this sentence is I'm going to look for any free answers. And the one part of speech, or the one word in the English language that is most always the same part of speech is the. You can count on that being an adjective most of the time. So I'm going to use this information. If I have an adjective, it has to be modifying a noun or a pronoun. So I say the adjective and ask what? The what? The kid. So if adjectives modify a noun or a pronoun, kid either needs to be a noun or a pronoun. In this case, it's a noun. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for action verbs. Those are usually pretty easy to spot. Okay, so action verbs, things that are happening. We're talking about a kid. What did he do? He forgot. Alright, so forgot is my verb. It's an action verb. Keep looking down here. Paper seems pretty easy. I'm going to put down noun underneath paper. And okay, we've got something going on here. Remembered. If forgot is a verb, remembered must also be a verb. Alright, interesting. We have 2 verbs here. We might have a conjunction. I think back, and, but, or, nor, for, so, yet. Here it is. I've got a conjunction right here. Just to make sure, I make sure that it's combining some idea on this side and some idea on this side, and it is. It's combining the idea of talkative kid forgot his paper and I remembered mine. So, now we have the word talkative. Looks like a modifier, so I'll say the word and ask what? Talkative what? Talkative kid. A word that modifies a noun is also an adjective, like the word the before it. Alright, now we come down to what look like 2 pronouns. But only one is an actual pronoun, the other is a possessive adjective. We have a possessive pronoun and a possessive adjective. So, I say the word, his. It's usually a pronoun, his what, his paper. Now in this case, it's an adjective because it's describing which paper. Over here, I have remembered mine. Mine what? There is nothing out here. It's empty. So the mine becomes what the thing that was remembered. So this is a pronoun. Okay? So I'm going to go through the next 2 a little bit more quickly, not talk it out as much. Oh, we still have a pronoun here. I'm sorry. Pronoun. I is a pronoun. First person singular. Alright, so let me get to the next sentence here. I'll pull it to the top. I respectfully shook her hand. I is the pronoun. It's also the subject of the sentence. Respectfully shook her hand. Respectfully shook. Here's my action verb. Hand is a noun. Okay, her hand. Looks like a pronoun, a possessive pronoun, but in fact it's describing this noun, so this is going to work as an adjective here. And respectfully, my hunch is that it ends in ly, that it's an adverb, so I try to put together the evidence for that. So adverbs modify, among other things, verbs. Respectfully what? Respectfully shook. So even though it ends in ly, that's not my proof. My proof is that it's modifying this verb. So this is an adverb. Down to the last sentence here. No. You take his paper because I took hers. Alright. Let me look through for things that are easy. Paper looks like a noun. I took. Took looks like an action verb. Easy to say. And take would be an action verb. Okay. There must be a conjunction in there if I've got 2 verbs. There must be a word in here between these 2 verbs that must be a conjunction. His is a pronoun. I is a pronoun. Or his might not be a pronoun, but it's definitely not a conjunction. This is my conjunction. It's not one of the 7, and, but, or, nor, for, so, yet, because it is a subordinating conjunction. We'll get into that more in level 2. But because it's a conjunction joining I took hers, and no, you take his paper. Up here, we need words that show emotion but have no grammatical value on the sentence whatsoever. Those are interjections. I-N-T-E-R-J. Interjections. And because I'm not going to try to squeeze them in there, yeah, actually I can. Interjection. Okay, you take, I could say Susie took his paper. I'm going to replace her name with a pronoun. This is a pronoun. His paper. This looks like a possessive pronoun, except his what? His paper. It's acting like an adjective. This is a possessive adjective. I took hers. I is a pronoun, first person singular. It's acting as the subject of this idea. Took hers. Hers looks like his, except hers is not modifying a noun out here. There is no noun out here. So it is itself the thing that was taken. So this is acting like a pronoun. All right, I'll move these to the top so you can see all answers again. There you go. Good luck on the quiz.